what she used to be. I don't know how you.
No, I've known her for
this
so
is
many
what
years.
Rukia, am I not beautiful?
You are very beautiful.
Oh,
She used to be.
She's still beautiful.
Now she's Mami Bontos.
What a name. We'll start with Rukia. So,
of course.
First of all, Rukia, we'd like to know your mandate as a film distributors in the system. We'd like to know. Good morning. We'd like to know.
Our mandate was to promote the movies that were produced by our Ghanaians and some foreign products. We promote them through cinemas. We used to do floats, go to the market, talk to the people, do fly out to them, give it to them. And finally, we distribute to the entire nation.
Okay.
From
When
Accra,
you say distribute as in the movies?
Yes, after premiere, we produce copies.
Right.
Then we distribute to the country. That is from Accra, Kumasi, Volta, and the other regions.
Wow. You know, she mentioned something and it just floats. You were doing floats?
Yes, we used to do floats.
Does it still happen?
So they would use cars with speakers at the
print
back.
T-shirts, banners, giving souvenirs to yes.
Okay.
Then the actors and actresses join us. Then our listening, our audience or our let's say how do I put it? Our competitive let me find the correct word for them. Our consumers.
Consumers, okay.
Yes, they were enjoying what we were doing.
Yeah.
I think they love it when we come to the market, giving them the T-shirts, some souvenirs and other things. And we were good to go. And we used to sell a lot. Yes. Because after premiere, everybody wants to know what happened. It's not everybody who is able to come to the cinemas. But once the noise is out there, the float is out, the radio, the TV, everybody wants to know what happened. So even before you put the movie in the market, the demand is already there.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
The publicity was very high.
So
it was rich.
So those days it was is it cassette or CD? Sorry.
CDs. Yes, it was the CD that picked more, but the cassette was there before the CD came in. But the CD was when we had a larger market by then.
So when we talk about distribution then, you were distributing those physical copies.
Yes.
But distribution goes beyond just distributing physical copies. There are other things that you do, other avenues of distribution. For example, the cinemas are part of distribution,
yes.
right?
Yes. We do the cinemas first.
Then you go out.
Before we come on the hard copies, we bring it to the market.
Okay.
Then we have the international market too. We have a few guys who used to trade with some movie makers in the US, Nigeria. We're trading with Nigeria too. Okay. So we used to battle with them. They give us theirs, we give them ours too. Sometimes they used to premiere our movies there.
Okay.
Yes, then that's what we're doing.
So with this, who are your members? Like, how many are you if we are to count them?
We have a lot of members. We are mixed up with foreigners, with the Nigerian.
Wow.
Yes.
In Ghana?
This country?
Yes, we had a lot of Nigerians in our association.
No,
You had. But
They are still with us. We have not, per the law, everybody has where we have to put them. Yes, we are not being treated the same, but they are our members. We have not taken their names out. They are part of us. They fill the gap that was there at that time. So they are part of us.
So if we were to call them, they are all distributors from Ghana, but they are Nigerians.
Yes. And they were bringing most of the Nigerian movies that were distributed here. They had a link with their co-producers in Nigeria.
Okay.
So most of them were bringing all those Genevieve, their movies, or Motola, the premium movies. They were bringing them in.
Wow.
That's why I call it exchange program.
And are they across the various regions in the country, like all the regions?
Yeah. Yes. Especially
you have them
Kumasi.
scattered across the country.
Especially Kumasi and the Volta region.
Oh.
Yes.
Volta region?
Yes.
Kumasi?
Yes.
What about northern region?
Northern region, we didn't meet the Nigerians, but we have some distributors there.
Okay.
That our movies go there. Not necessarily the Nigerians, but we had our movies going to the northern region.
So Doreen asks how many people you have at present part of this association.
We are more than 100 because as we speak now, we have emerged with the marketers.
Okay.
So if only distributors, we're having about 100 plus members with the marketers together. Probably.
Distributors and marketers.
Yes.
What's the difference between the two?
There are differences. The marketers were taken from the distributors. The distributors were supplying in large quantities.
Okay.
So sometimes they will give you part of the money you'll be taking to the company for the production of the CDs. That is the marketer will come bring it to the distributor too. So after production, after the CDs are in, those distributors supply these marketers that sell on the table before the sellers will come for it. So we have the distributors, the marketers, and the sellers.
Okay.
So the sellers were the ones in the traffic, the ones on
The
shops,
Oh.
small tables, and but the market. Ombe free and chain. Omutu in large from the distributors.
Distributors. And
Into
then
obi wo ho to me fa be 1,000 copies.
Okay.
No the kokatamanton. No so ahedi e wo table so into seller no be born no kanta. Seller no ntumi mba meme ho.
Yeah. All right.
So that was the process.
So it's like a chain.
Yes.
Okay.
So the seller will not come to me. The float guys, the traffic guys will go to the marketer.
Marketer.
Yes. And
Let me chip in here and
Okay.
give you an example.
Okay.
You know Danfubiye.
Dan
Yes.
Fubi.
Yes.
It's my brother.
Okay.
But Danfubiye was my distributor. You understand? When I produced the movie, because he's my I give it to him. The moment I finish,
Okay.
I give the hard copy, the
Right.
master copy
Yeah.
to him.
And then you go and
And then
print it
sit
on
back.
the CDs.
I don't care.
Okay.
So
What
you,
he
you
does.
just give him just one
One
copy.
The master
So that
copy.
means he goes to print
Yes.
on the
That's
CDs.
his headache.
Okay.
the CD, we have something we
don't-
call the leaflet we put in the
Yes,
case.
I remember. Yes.
Yeah, so the distributor takes care of all this, and then at the end of the day, you sort your producer out. Sometimes you can even give the producer money to go back to set. Then the distributor does the job.
Oh.
So you still work? Do we
you
still have
still
these distributors
No.
working actively now?
No,
Why?
a lot has happened. A lot has happened. A lot.
Oh my
A
God.
lot has happened to us.
So their shops are not running any longer.
Any longer?
The shops are there, just that we are not using it for distribution. We are using it for other businesses until we set up, we bounce back, then we'll go back to our shops.
Doreen, then what are they doing in the association now?
Yes.
As for the associations, as a political party, to me nguno. Nipa na ba power crunch say so guni party. Enye juma sa.
Wow.
Interesting.
So the association exists,
Exists,
but it's just that you are not doing what you used to do.
yes, because you see, one thing we are forgetting: the heart of every business is distribution. Every business, if you don't know where to sell what you are producing, forget it. You should have first tackled the problem of the distributors before tackling any other thing in the country. Any other thing. If you don't tackle the business aspect of the distributors, once the distribution is sinking, the producer is sinking with the distributor, the actor is sinking with the distributor, everybody is going down.
You remember, was it last week I told
Last
you that
week when
there
you
are
came
two
here.
things we need to take care of.
Okay, yeah.
Channel of distribution
Yeah.
and licensing.
Yeah, you mentioned those. You mentioned those.
First and foremost,
You mentioned those.
that's priority for NFA. Without it, everything will not work.
Before we come to what really went wrong, Socrate, as a movie producer, how much were you able to make from like one movie
One movie.
back then?
When you give
Okay,
it to them.
pick your
Calculator. Okay. You can also pick yours if you're listening to us. We are coming to do math.
We were
here.
selling a copy for 5 CDs.
5 CDs.
Five
One copy.
Yeah.
Okay,
for 5
then.
CDs.
Okay.
So, okay, on a given Monday, I'm not going to let me give you a general picture. On
Okay.
a given Monday,
Yes.
if we push 20,000 copies of a movie, times, let's say, 10 movies, 20,000.
Hey, I'm getting confused, please.
Wait, 20,000 copies.
So that's 5 by 20,000.
If we release 10 movies on
Yeah.
a given Monday, we were releasing more. But let me
So let's
take
do
it.
one movie first. One CD is 5 CDs
Five CDs.
times
20,000 copies.
Okay, that is 100,000
Times 10.
times 10.
Times
Okay,
10, that gives you how much?
Times 10.
that's 1 million.
1 million.
Okay. Every Monday.
Every Monday.
Every month.
Yeah, at Opera.
Opera Square.
So,
Opera.
so these are 10 movies.
Now go to Kumasi and check the numbers there too. So times 2 every Monday.
Hey. So every Monday,
We were releasing films
this
on
is
Mondays.
roughly the amount of money that
Yeah.
comes into
Yeah. You will really
the
a film
production
comes out.
distribution side.
Yeah, this is the money they were controlling
They were controlling
every Monday.
every Monday.
Yes, because on a Monday that's where you have the release, so a lot of people come. Then Wednesdays you get
Yeah.
So it goes like that.
Yeah.
So if you have one movie, it is the 5 times the 20,000.
But there are films where we
Go beyond.
go beyond. So I'm giving you an average.
This is just an
Yeah.
average one. Interesting.
Really?
The
Yeah.
market opens at 4 a.m.
And yeah, so wait, people have made money.
You've not
No,
made
you
money.
have made money.
You have made money.
And the
Don't
distributors
talk
have
about
made
it.
money.
Yes.
Don't talk about
No, you say I say cookie business. Edia na beji fi onsem.
Okay.
E ma na no a beji fi onsem.
How?
Just like he's saying, the money comes, but what goes into production
It's
too
a lot. Okay.
is a lot.
Production is a lot.
And sometimes after production and the expenses, the cinemas and all that, you end up sometimes running at a loss. When you say CD idea in recycle, and before we left, we have billions of copies. Movie Ankrah aka eyoka. We don't recycle it. Yamfanye free. Leaflet ni woman. Case ni keke na obi to me use.
Wow.
So sometimes I say cooking business, just like I'm saying.
That's why you
It
cooking
comes in
business.
the binye with our
I
sister.
didn't say that.
You cry at the end of Kana, you can say, you see, our money is bigger than those drug business because we were chaining it to them.
Wow.
Now the Ghana must go back, Kessie, and well, Ubehu kaya you for no more free shops anymore. Almost
Alright.
Ghana must go. Omoko Bank.
Huh?
Yeah, so
Wow.
Okay, guys, we are live on Facebook, X, and YouTube. We're
is
talking about
interesting.
film distribution in Ghana. What went wrong? And we have right here in the studio Socrate Sarfo, who is a filmmaker, and we have Rukiyatu. Let me mention the full name. Yeah, we have Rukiyatu na Ayikailey Ankrah. She's General Secretary of the Film Distributors and Marketers Association of Ghana, here with us this morning to make to see if we can find what is wrong and the way forward on this particular topic. Yes, film distribution in Ghana. What went wrong? Now let's come to what went wrong. Let's go to Socrate for a while.
yeah, I met Socrate in the business, so ask
Okay.
him.
Yes.
So, what
Yeah.
went wrong?
What went wrong? What
Well-
changed?
Well, things were running smoothly until we got out of ignorance. I always talk of ignorance for lack of orientation.
Yeah.
So we started doing things that affected the whole chain. Because one, when I finish a film, I must sell it to the customer or the consumer. Okay, so there's this chain that she has explained. But somewhere along the line, we started giving the films to the customers for free. This is not the first time I'm saying this. We started giving it to them for free. So if a customer can get the product for free, why will he or she go and buy with money? So they were sitting there and people were enjoying the films. No piracy.
No piracy.
No. No piracy. You understand?
Yeah.
Piracy has its own challenge. But what we started doing was bigger than piracy.
Okay.
Now, we used to play our adverts on TV. We pay the TV stations and they will play the adverts for us. Then we thought we were being smarter by giving the film to the TV station on barter. That they should show the film, and these are old films.
Okay, yeah.
So the film has been there for some time, and I say, okay, Joy Prime, take the film, show it, and then play the advert for my new film.
Okay, so that was the barter.
Yes. So I have a new film coming in. For
Okay.
me, I finished this film, distributing this film. Okay. Then Rukia will also give his film. You will give your. So at a point in time, the TV stations have a lot of films.
Okay, showing as content.
Yes.
But we are doing that as barter.
As
for
better.
advert.
For advert
your
for
next
ad-
film.
next film.
But Socrate, what happened to those who were renting the movies out?
Come in. Don't mix it
Okay.
one after the other.
Okay.
So the TV station got these films. Even when it comes to cinema, weekends were our big days.
Okay, cinema. All right.
Yes. TV3 started showing films on Sundays and Tuesdays. So these 2 days, if you go out there to go and show a movie in any theater, nobody comes. Because people will be watching films in the evening on TV3. Then Metro TV came and they took Thursdays. So we lost Thursdays. Then TV Africa also picked, I think, Wednesdays also. So they distributed the days among themselves.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
But that was business. We were doing barter with them.
Yes. But what happened? They took our viewers, our customers from us.
So instead of going to watch now, stay home, waiting to see it on TV.
on TV.
Okay.
And these films that out of ignorance, we thought that we finish doing or selling or whatever with them. Little did we know that only about, let's say, 2% have even seen what we put out there. You understand?
2% of the population.
Yes.
Okay.
Because maybe sold about 100,000 copies of the film. So I thought, oh, little did we know that a chunk of the people have still not seen it. And they enjoyed it on TV. So every day there is a new film on TV that these people haven't seen.
Okay.
Now I bring my new movie and I give it to my distributor to sell. The audience are smarter. They know that what he or she bought last week is on TV this week. You understand? So by and by they realize that look, films now, and the moment they are playing the adverts, give it time. Omo Adibeba TV so.
But it's different from you owning the CD. You can watch at any time that you want.
Every evening, let me give you this. This is a broken record that I've said it. My wife
Yes.
will come to the shop at Opera and she will not buy. They will give her every Monday new films. They will give her. It got to a time she said to drive to Opera is a problem because by the time she gets home, there are films on TV that she's not watched.
So now she.
Do you understand? The films on TV, she's not watched them. And for her, it's a new movie. With time, it will also come. So the person who is not even buying, stop buying for them. How much more the person who is taking his money to buy?
Okay.
And you know, these consumers, it was the housewives who were our main customers.
They were home all the time.
Yes, so from 10 a.m.
Till 3.
to 3. And these were the times that they also fill with films. After the morning programs, they are showing films.
I remember very well.
Then we started fighting them that they are chopping our money.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot had happened.
Because if you were selling 100,000 copies for me, and now I come and you've not even sold 5,000 copies, what are you telling
But your
me?
copies are there.
Yes.
So they haven't chopped your money.
But we were thinking that
They were the ones.
they were the ones. But the audience have gotten wiser and they are watching the films on TV for free. So it kills cinema I remember one day I went to Plaza, and the manager called me and said, my brother, come. There was this barber by the cinema hall, and they were showing a Ghanaian film. He said, look at the crowd here. These people were all coming to watch films here.
Yeah, but now they are watching on TV.
They are watching on TV. And I remember on that Monday, I came to TV3, and I went to Nordin, the then Malaysian who was their MD. Mm-hmm. I went to him and I told him that what you are doing, you are killing the cinema culture. He said, well, he is here for his business, so we should also find a way to get our audience. Yes. That's what he told me. Okay. And I granted an interview with PMP that very day. You know, because of this, as a way of protest that these people were killing us, I went to the gutter behind Paloma.
Okay.
The big gutter
big
there.
one.
Yeah. I rented a projector and chairs. Yeah, that I want to show a film there in the gutter.
Hey, why? Why?
As a way of protest. Because TV3 at that time, you have bought the Ghana film industry. And we were promised that you are going to protect us. But your actions led to the collapse of the whole system. And you didn't care. So if you're asking what went wrong, yes, from where I sit and what I participated in, I always tell you that.
You always add your
talk of those who gave the first film to TV. It is me and my partner, Mr. Hackman. We gave our first film, Ghost Years, to GBC.
But you did that with a purpose.
Out of ignorance, we thought that we are smarter. Instead of paying for the adverts, we thought by giving it to the TV stations and they giving it adverts is better. Little did we know, if Ghost Years were to be around today, and the system was working, we could have re-released Ghost Years today.
But at that time, did you have the money to pay for the art?
Yes.
You had the money?
Yes.
You just didn't want to pay.
No. You say smart. Yes, we thought, yes. You understand? Imagine you are paying in those days maybe 10 million for adverts 4 times a day. And now the old film that you finish doing the rounds with is there. Give it to the TV station. And then they will play the advert for you. Ask Abu, your man here, Abu. When he started, me and him, we started your channel.
Multi-TV.
Ask him.
Okay.
He will tell you this. How they were rapping us. Abu is my body.
Oh.
He's my friend. And by then the office was on the Trust Towers. Abu called me to his office. I said, Abu, I won't continue this. I won't continue.
But Socrate, you said something. Yes. You said that at the time you realized only 2% of the population were seeing the movies.
Yes.
Even when you put them on TV.
Yeah. No. When we were doing the sales,
that was when it was 2%.
Yes.
Okay.
But on TV, we realized that
increased.
More people having seen it. Do you understand? The market is bigger than what we were. So if we are taking our time and promote it well, like I'm saying, every 5 years, a film have a new life. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Every 5 years. So at the end of the 5 years, we can give it back to the distributors. They will do a new design and bring it back. I will get more money from what I'm getting from the TV stations
than before.
Okay.
Do you understand the whole thing?
I have one question for Rukia.
Yes.
So, you were distributing physical copies.
Yes.
Then.
Yes.
Now your work is down because you don't produce those physical copies now. But there are other distribution avenues as we speak now. How are you tapping into those avenues?
Just like I said, you have even jumped the gun to those avenues.
Let me jump back.
Yes, because you are now asking for solution.
we are going there gradually.
Yes, so let's talk about the problems. Then we now come to your
So
solution.
there are more problems.
Yes,
There are more problems.
yes, there are more problems.
Oh, please.
You see, capacity building was one of the problems
All right.
we had. Funding is also another problem.
Okay.
Then we accepting a particular people into the distribution channel or the association was another problem. It is not everybody who can be a distributor. At a point in time, the producers were becoming distributors at the same time. That was where our biggest problem started from.
Okay.
You are a producer, you produce, you don't distribute.
Was it as a result of what Socrate said when they felt like you were probably cheating them in a way?
No, really. You see, everybody was putting eye in everybody's section because at a point in time, the distributor was also becoming a producer. After distributing and getting whatever money you have, you now want to produce to be called a producer, which was wrong. We should have been in our lanes. You're a distributor. You're a distributor. You raise funds to help the producer. Then the producer also come in, give you the product, then to the final consumer. So we can control the market by doing this.
So if he is licensed as a distributor, he is licensed as a distributor.
Yeah.
Yes.
The producer is licensed as a producer.
Yes.
But why can't you do both?
You can do both.
But the terms and conditions.
The terms and conditions will determine whether you want to be here or you want to be here. When there's some kind of money for the distributor to release out to a producer, you know where you want to belong. If the producer brings the movie to me and I have to give him 50% of his money to go back to set, because I'll still be waiting. If we are just 5 and the producers are around this table, you see, just like Nestle Ghana, anybody at all can be a distributor in Nestle Ghana. They are so key distributors you have to go to. Yeah. Without them, you won't get the product. Nestle will not accept you into their company. You have to meet their distributors in the market before it descends down to Mokola. So that is what it's supposed to be. Okay. We should have protected it from that angle. But I saw Bada Bang. And where are we coming from? And who do you think you are? And we were not learning. Education was one thing we were lacking. Just like I said, capacity building. We just didn't know where we were going when the CD was running out. We have not had any informal education about the whole thing. We have not traveled out to find out what is happening at the other world, at the other countries. How are they surviving? At some point, I think Nigeria is still using their CDs.
They still are?
Yes.
They still?
Yes, because they deal with
Ghana.
They deal with a lot of the local market. We should have protected the local market. There's nobody in China that is going to speak Twi. The movies we sell here, if we want to calculate it very well, the local movie sells more than the foreign movies. So yes.
Okay,
so
you mean movies in local language?
Yes, in local language.
Sell more than those in English language?
Yes, the English sells.
Okay.
But looking at it from our experiences, we knew that the local movie sells. So that is our language. We should have protected it. We shouldn't even go from only Twi and the English. We should have looked at the Volta, the northern region. How do we put them together? How do we distribute the northern movies? Because that is what Nigeria is doing. Yoruba people are concentrating solely on Yoruba movies. Okay. And they distribute it among Yoruba people.
Oh.
Yes. Okay. Delta people have... in fact, they are ministers and their local government, whoever they are, their heads put money, invest in these languages. So somebody like Funke Akindele is
I was going to mention her.
Is an Yoruba woman, and she's producing her language, selling, making money from there before she comes to the English movies.
I think even sometimes they do that, and then to even for us to benefit, that's when they do the subtitles, and then we get to actually even enjoy.
And
that
looking at our market, our main consumers are the market women.
Oh, okay.
And they have a Yoruba movie channel on DSTV.
Yes. And even Netflix is taking most of their movies because of their languages.
Yes.
So we should have looked at our consumers first. How do we satisfy them? It shouldn't have been about us. That, okay, from here, where are we going? If we put our movies on Netflix, how many people? The data itself is expensive. How do we look at my mother buying data and watching movie from Mungugu Yoyo? It is not possible. How do we meet the consumers? They need it. How do we meet up? We didn't look at all these things. It was just out of greed. And we can go. If you don't want to, they think it will come by magic. No, that is what we thought. It is not by magic. It is by dialoguing, sitting. If we don't have the money again and we don't have the capacity again, why don't we meet the government? How do you see the telcos? How do we sit and dialogue with the networks? What is happening? How do we do? How do we even change our strategy of producing the movies? The storyline, the cameras, because the producer used to do everything by himself. There was no support from anywhere. So everybody thinks our egos were up because we feel it's our money and we can do whatever we want to do at our own time. That is one thing that sinks us down. That is what has brought us where we are.
I asked a question about those who were also renting movies back then because I remember that at a point, instead of going to buy the movie from the market, I had some Kofi somewhere who had all these movies, different types, from Socrate to everybody. And then I go, I'm like, Charlie, what is a movie be about? That's when they have announced, and they tell me that, I take it, go and watch it. So when I'm done, I bring it back to the owner, I pay some money, and then other people were doing the same.
They were the less of our problems. Though they do that, they were not pirating it.
Okay.
The piracy is what brought the issue. When they started pirating their copies and start selling, that is where we had the problem from. But they come into the market to buy our original copies.
And
we are
rent
okay.
them.
And sharing with friends. That's a fair use.
Yes, because it helps our movies were also going out very well because watch part 1, definitely waiting for part 2. So if we have even 50 rentals, shops it is also helping. But at the point in time, all the shops were closed down. It has also affected us. It has also affected them. We didn't have problem with them until they started pirating our works. That is where the problem were coming from.
All right, Daybreak Hitz on Hitz 103.9 FM. This morning we're talking movies. We have Socrate Sarfo here. Socrate Sarfo is a filmmaker. Also here with us is Rukiyatu Ayikailey Ankrah, who is the General Secretary of the Film Distributors and Marketers Association of Ghana, here with us this morning, making sure that we get into all the angles of this discussion and find the way forward. Yeah, you can send in your comments 054 884103 Are there more problems to talk about?
Well, she said something. Let me.
I'm not done. Oh, it's okay. You want to
Yes.
Just a quick one.
Then you
She
come
said
in again.
something about everybody now becoming a distributor.
Yes.
It also affected us in a way.
Okay.
Because if I was doing business with Danfo BA as my sole distributor, and it was working for me, but I got to a point where everybody gets a small table. Carmen is a distributor. So you, out of ignorance, you distribute the film to about 20 people. And they will all be selling in bits. You understand?
Okay.
So once you are in town, when going home, at least do you understand?
Yes.
So what you've sold, you take part of my money for your daily bread.
Right.
So the 20 people that I've distributed to, they will all take chunk of my money.
Oh, I'm getting it.
You understand? But if I've given it to her alone,
Yes.
she will sell maybe 100 copies today.
Yes.
And the money is with her.
Yeah.
Yes.
That 100, the chop money she will take from that 100 CDs, 100 copies,
Just be something
small, and I'll get my money. Because she will distribute to them, and she will be able to take the money from them.
So the sellers were depending on your money.
Exactly.
They must chop.
They must chop.
Oh.
So out of ignorance, thinking that, by distributing to a whole lot of people, oh, film new one, nipa bebre, into wait on kakra, no. That was also wrong. And they couldn't
control it.
Exactly.
And retrieve money. So it
not
means
retrieving the money, no, controlling who qualifies to be
a
in the
distributor,
system.
yeah.
You know, so everybody was just distributing. Now, if the licensing is to work, to qualify to be a distributor, you must have certain requirements to qualify to be a distributor.
Okay.
You understand?
Did they take the movies from you on credit, as in give it to us, we come and pay you when we sell them?
Yeah. Most of them were on credit basis, but there's a way we take the money from them.
Yes.
But if you are not giving me, producer, you can't take new movies.
Okay.
But the
so
producer,
sometimes,
penny film,
so you will not get your money.
So it
but me as a distributor, I will get the money from them, because next week, in between the line, she will come back for another movie. And sometimes they have to pay down because when you say movie near hit. So sometimes, but the producer on for his amount, you won't get it. That was another problem. Accountability.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. We have more.
Yes, you see, right from time. We have more right from time, man.
The system, we
right from time. We don't have cinemas on our own, and anytime we have to go to the cinemas, most of our money goes to them. The percentage they were giving us at that time, just like he said, we were thinking, oh, it's okay, but backward, most of our monies went to them. We do the publicity by ourselves. They only take the movies. The hall belongs to them.
Okay.
And afterwards, they take much money. They take most of the monies that
they were taking. I think some were taking 50. Some those who do good will give you 60%. They will take 40. But it used to be 70-30. It used to be 70-30.
But the taxes were taking the percentage. By the time you finished, you had nothing from the cinema, just publicity. So we don't have cinemas on our own. Till now, we don't have cinemas on our own. That is our bigger problem too.
Okay, so when you say on our own, meaning
as a country,
we don't own it.
We don't own any cinema.
Who owns them? The ones.
Silverbird is for Nigeria. They are foreigners. All the cinemas are foreign owners.
So
all of them.
Yes, most.
I think Watch and Dine, they are Ghanaian.
Watch and Dine in Kumasi is Ghanaian.
We have Uzbek in Sunyani. They also
there is a cinema at the Oyarefa Mall or so, right? A new one. Yes.
Most of the cinemas
a new one.
But it looks like the focus is usually more on the Silverbird.
Yes.
So the bed is not Ghanaian.
Because even me, I think if you were to premiere a movie at the West Hills Mall, it's difficult for me to go there to see the movie. I'd rather choose Silverbird. I don't, for some reason, maybe the distance.
Okay, because of where you live.
Staying at
exactly.
Or around
that's what I'm saying. But it looks like more of the work goes here. It happens at the Silverbird cinemas.
Yes.
So if they are not able to move from those areas, or if the producers are not able to premiere,
are they not going to the cinemas?
To the Silverbird cinemas.
Yeah, they don't go in.
I mean, transport.
It's not transport. Because Cinecommon, they know.
Cinecommon, they know.
Yes. Cinecommon, they know.
Yeah. What's the meaning?
You see, we have how many senses? Sense of sight, sense of taste, sense of hearing, sense of smell, and sense of touch.
If you don't have what it takes to move, you might really
it's not
want
about what it takes to move.
The movies are already on the
Why were they going years ago?
But
even when there was no Uber, today there is Uber.
But
so you can
in recent times we've seen
now
people trooping the cinemas to see.
When?
Oh, in recent times.
Yes.
Recent times.
Yes, I think even recently, Beverly Afago.
How many days ago we had a Kiss Too Late?
And then what happened?
Peter Sedufia premiered his movie in December, and he did it for how many times? About 3 or 4.
After that, then what next?
You see, before...
okay. It's not about the cinemas.
Okay.
As for the cinemas, you can build them. But where are the audience? The one at West Hills Mall.
Yeah.
If you talk to the proprietors of Silverbird, I don't know if they will be open. And maybe I don't have their permission, but let me make it general. Most of the theaters are not making money.
You mean the cinemas?
The cinemas, they are not making money. One off, you will get a film that will attract people.
Okay.
Unlike before, where every day, Cinecom Dinipa.
Okay, it's not regular, it's not consistent.
Yes, Cinecom Dinipa. So the sense of sight will compel him to move out to go and see. But now, film is everywhere. Do you get it? When I say Cinecom, the sense of sight is craving to see something. So, but now it is all over. We have made it so easy for people to just have access to it anywhere. And it is not even part of our main revenue streams.
Yeah.
Do you understand? But people have access to it.
Could it be something that was happening back then that is coming back? Because then it looks like
Happening back then how?
Like if the movie is released, I don't have to rush. Give myself a week or two, and I can go on the internet and download.
That is what
and
is
see the
happening
movie.
because we
So
are
then
putting
now-
it there. You understand? So Cinecom and Nipano.
Yeah.
Socrate, don't we have people who love to go to the cinemas to see, to watch the movie and still
excuse my
watch
language.
them anywhere else?
Excuse my
Don't
language.
we have those
Excuse
people?
my language. Excuse my language, please.
Okay.
This is on
I hope the
radio.
language is not strong enough to be excused.
They are not. Omu wenyansa. Intino onim say to take Uber to the cinema hall to go and pay money, buy popcorn in there, man. Why don't I wait? Next week I'll get it to watch even on my phone for cheap.
I'm on Sparrow Station YouTube
On
channel.
YouTube.
2 days ago, they released a movie titled As In Between.
Yes.
It's drama, a Shirley Frimpong Manso film. It has 39,000 views.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 months ago, they released Adam's Apples, Chapter 10. It has 14,000 views. Let me go back a bit. They've released the Adam's Apples chapters, a number of them. 3 months ago, they released Chasing Lullaby. It has 125,000 views. They released a number of. So when you go on there, you see they have movies.
Ekeshkaba.
Yeah, they have
much
movies. They have movies that
A lot of money.
have given them a number of views.
Wait, they want to ask us a question.
Socrate Sarfo Ekeshikaba. Devil in the Detail, romantic drama, 324,000.
Okay, let's take the 324,000. Oh, there's more.
Oh, I can go down and
So
check, but I think this okay.
Monies that can take you
Come
back
from this.
can take you back to production. Those monies can take you back to production.
They
I beg you,
can't.
1,000 views gives you how much?
I need to contact the YouTubers. Portfolio, you have been doing some YouTube, man.
It depends on the jurisdiction you're
It's
Where
not,
you are.
Master, we are talking Ghana. Don't go back. 1,000 views gives you how much?
Pause.
How much?
Lift your mic up.
1,000
Okay.
views gives you how much?
We will check for you.
I
Don't
don't
worry.
think
We will check for
can
you.
Fetch you even up to
We will check for you.
$2.
But some people are making money out of it.
1,000 views will give
Ghanaian
you
views.
1,000 views will give you about $3.
Yes.
Okay.
So calculate it by 300,000.
Today we are doing maths, pal.
Yeah. We need to. You see, because we don't do this, that's why we are doing we are doing what we are doing.
$3 by let's say 300,000 views. 300.
1,000 now. Now because they've regulated their cash out policies and all that. So now they even $3. You have to have some diasporans watching at least.
Don't worry, we get money $3.
Do you know when we used to sell our international copies to those in the UK and the US? We used to buy equipment with those monies and bring them back to Ghana.
$900,000.
$900,000.
Yes.
$.
Should we convert to Ghana cedis? Is that $3?
900,000.
No. What did you give us?
Max, yes, max. Let's
Okay,
peg
so-
yes, it's ideal. Peg on that.
Okay, so
$3.
it's 0.30 and $5 per 1,000 views. That's for 1,000 views. So we are making a mistake with the calculation. 1,000 views will give you like $5 max.
Okay.
Okay.
That is max.
That's
Yes.
max.
So I'm
In-
still
in
insisting that
Ghana.
depending on the duration.
In Ghana.
Yes.
Max $5, 1,000 views.
Yeah, okay.
So if you have 300 and so you get money depending on how.
But that money can take you
I
back
think
to,
I get
to
where they're
production.
coming
Yes.
from. They're saying that
Our-
that money
our-
cannot
No.
do
Alone,
anything.
that
Even
money
feed your
alone.
welfare. The welfare on the set. This money cannot
Figures this and that.
feed them. So let's not go there.
Yes, so Rukia and Socrate. So we are looking at the many other ways we can get money for production and
This
for
ones
everything.
are surpluses.
Oh, really?
Yes. This ones are
I
surpluses.
like how you are smiling.
Wait, how did you do the calculation? So when we say 14,000,
No. The first one was wrong. The first calculation was wrong.
oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah, to was calculating.
Because we can 14,000
Uh-huh.
into say 3 times 14.
No, not like that. Because 1,000 is 5. 1,000 we are at 5. So it's not like that. So we can we will do it if more or less.
The worst
divide.
aspect of it is that sometimes the content of managers may take like 30% before.
Exactly, before.
you-
So there are
you
other
the
deductions.
financier even
You
gets
don't know.
to take
Yes, you don't
It's a
even know what
whole
we
lot
have
that
gone
has-
through.
Yeah.
Those
With
who
this
do the content ID,
Mediators
managers pay
and
for you, the
those
channel managers will
who
take
owns this website and stuff.
30%.
They sometimes you don't even see them.
We don't see who, please.
This website owners that you give your movies to.
This is YouTube.
Okay.
This is YouTube. Okay. Others are also
Our
trading theirs
our
on
people.
on Netflix, on
If
Amazon.
If you ask
on-
them to come in here, how much money they are being owned by this YouTube and this owners, even the means to even access their monies, it's not even coming.
Okay, so I think the same thing that Hagler sent is what Chris Piquet, he's a social media executive here. He says you are getting $1,500. I think he was making reference to the views we had, 300,000 views that I mentioned on Shelley's page. $5 per 1,000, the same thing. And so 300,000 divided by 1,000, then multiply by 5. Yeah, that's the math.
So
Yeah,
it's
he
how
said-
much?
yeah, so he says $1,500. Yeah,
Yes.
for that particular. So
For
you
them.
you deduct all the other things they will take from that, and then
So
your
you are
production
left with
costs and
how much?
everything, and
You are left with
you'll be
how
left with how much?
100.
So I think it is very necessary that we note. To me, I wouldn't want us to take out any of the avenues because baby, no contribute.
There is something you are supposed to be doing.
No,
Don't
There's
worry.
something we have to pay attention
Yeah.
to.
Okay.
When I say channel of distribution as an industry,
Yeah.
we need to sit down and discuss all this. Like she said, now we know that we've made mistakes. Example, distributing the film to almost every Tom, Dick or Harry to sell for you. We've realized that let's have certified distributors who are capable to account for the product as distributors. Let's also have certified channels of distribution.
Certified
Channels of distribution.
Example.
We have realized that television is one of the catalysts of the distribution system.
Yeah.
So if some of us are giving our films to TV, it's going to take the audience away from those who will be buying. But if we compel everybody to come to the market to sell, the audience have no choice than to come and buy.
Yeah.
Do you understand? The audience have no choice than to go to the cinemas. So let's sit down and analyze all these channels and see the channels that are good for business, sustain the business, because some of these channels will not sustain.
Yeah.
When we started with the butter, it was good for us. But Green Shakai, the far tomorrow, the ripple effects it will have on what you are doing today. Do you understand?
I understand.
So when we sit as an industry, we will have to analyze all the channels and the effects. Thank goodness we've had experience. Things has happened and we've seen the effects. So we should know that, look, TV is not or should not be our official channel of distribution.
At all.
all.
It doesn't bring money.
What about collaboration?
Wait, it doesn't bring money. The moment you collaboration, how much can a TV station give you?
Okay.
That's the distributor cannot give you 100 times. If a distributor can give me 1 million, why should I come and deal with you who can give me 10,000?
Okay, so assuming the TV channel and the producer, they come together, they find maybe sponsorship, they agree on deals, they do the production, they air. What about that?
There are TV films. That's one thing that eluded us.
Yeah.
There are films we thought are films
Yeah.
based on where we started from, but they are TV films. And some of these TV stations are owned by, how do you call it? Like Time Warner. They have their TV station, they have their cinemas, and they have their production houses too.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
So you can have like a multimedia who also invest in cinemas,
Right.
who invest in productions.
Okay. So they own
them.
Everything.
Okay.
Do you understand? And they do films for TV. If you know how technically how TV works, it works with time.
Okay.
So you have 60 minutes,
Okay.
45 minutes.
Okay.
So check. The TV films are about less than 50-something minutes
Because of ads that will
because
come.
of the ads that will come in. And by 1 hour,
It's
they
done.
know the time span. So technically, we need to also be aware of some of these things.
Okay. So not every film fits TV.
There are feature films that are theater releases.
Yeah.
Feature films, they are technically for theater. As an industry, we started without all this orientation. We didn't know all this, so we were just doing. We see films, and when they were bringing these cassettes, there are films that people would dub from TV. TV films people would dub, and we thought they are movies. Oh, you go TV so you go TV so. Because we were seeing these cassettes here, but they are TV movies. We thought they were there, so we also rush and give it to them. Let theater films remain in the theaters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ruki, I think before Ruki comes in, there is portfolio here. Let's speak to him as a movie consumer. But I know you once in a while you watch some movie, not so regular like me, but once in a while.
Yes, of course.
How do you consume your movies when you want to watch a movie? Where do you go to?
Of course, my phone, obviously, because that is the foremost device that I have mobile. It's ready market for me. And then
you go on YouTube, you go on Netflix, go on Amazon.
YouTube,
where do you go to?
Yes, YouTube. And sometimes too, dependent on the hype around the movie, I would insist on maybe going on a date at the cinema.
Okay.
Yes, just to catch the experience of it. So it depends on the market. Sometimes I'll be drawn with the hype. I'll be driven by that too. Okay, so it's depending on how the movie is positioned that will drive me.
Okay.
Because I'm a social media savvy, generation of talkability on the socials will also, whet my appetite for the material.
Yeah.
This strutting, ordinarily, nothing would draw me to it.
Okay.
But I'm in a space where I'm moved by who is generating talkability around this time. Then it whets my appetite to consume the material. I get in it.
You are in Kumasi. There.
Right.
You have how many cinemas? 2, right?
Two popular ones
I think
that
it's 2
I know
now.
of. Golden Eagle and of course the SG Mall.
Yeah.
Yes, one has the SG Mall. And then
How about
former
Watch
Watch and Dine.
It's no more.
No, it's no more. It's been changed.
So that is the SG now. Not like
the SG Mall is
Socrate Raho.
Niraho.
Yeah, Watch and Dine. I think it's been taken over by new owners.
Oh,
They've changed
okay.
the name to Golden Eagle. Cinemas.
Oh, so that is the
Yes,
Golden Eagle.
Yes.
But
The
it still operates.
Same facility,
But they still
different
operate.
name. Yes, and then we have
I
one as
see.
the SG Mall, which hosted Lewins,
Yeah.
Ibrahim Traore.
Okay.
And I think the cinema culture has a tendency to arise if we put in much, but it all depends on, look at the whole drama
Lewin
had to go through just to sell out.
Yeah.
A
Were you
cinema.
there?
Of course, I was
You-
there.
you were there?
I've hosted almost all his film festivals.
Yeah.
I've been hosting Ankrah, Kumasi, from a country called Ghana to this very recent one. I was there. Of course, I couldn't.
How was the
have missed out.
attendance?
Crazy, and they had to improvise other facilities that are not ideally cinemas. at a go. They had to improvise the conference or at a go. So simultaneously, we had different facilities in the mall, showing some cinemas that are ideal places for movies and others because of this. So, but like I'm saying,
they showed one at the car park.
No, okay. So we had I'm a fan fair experience right after, where after the whole thing we had to create another experience because there was mammoth crowd over there. So we created some jam experience over there.
Been put into the market.
Yes, and then so one thing I've realized that because the movie alone can't draw people to the place, you are tempted to add other things that does not really matter to the whole movie premiere. You have to promise people experience outside the whole movie.
So
experience.
they did all that.
You see, so people might be forced to come, not necessarily because they are fan of movies, but because they want to also experience the other side of the whole thing. But I still think that why can't we avoid all this drama before a movie can be sold out? So I don't blame.
It's a marketing strategy now.
Yes, but sometimes so you have to.
This is where we've gotten to. It's difficult now.
Yes.
It would have been easier before.
Yeah. Yes.
Normal float, we are good to go.
Yeah.
But now
Normal float,
so much.
you have
So
to do
much.
so much.
So much. And
Sometimes
you see,
getting into trouble.
stepping on toes.
Yes.
But Lewin did the float as well, right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. And the capital injection just to ship people to the place, I don't think he can recoup.
Oh, really?
No. The kind of promotion that this guy did like a Hollywood budgeted promotion. So I don't know if it's a profit-driven thing. I
won't get
doubt
the money.
Lewin can recoup even a quarter of the promotion.
Is that how
invested in.
serious it is?
That's
Very
it.
serious.
And then I also witnessed an instant back and forth with the owner of the facility. I don't know whether there had been an instant negotiation or whatever, because Lewin, I could see them in a heated argument over, I don't know whether it was split or percentage or whatever, and Lewin was too displeased. There be necessity. So I could see that one thing that's bedeviling them is also the percentage share of the cinemas as against the financiers. How much are they taking? There are some facility owners, when they see that the thing is catching fire, instant
Yes.
they want to renegotiate with you.
And they are not helping in the publicity too.
Yes. Instantly.
Publicity, no more they are just there.
Yes.
It's just people coming in. How you do the publicity, people coming in and watching, it's just their problem.
Yes.
And they start with, so you go and we'll check it. So it's like, and kids were here at this time when at the weekend. Okay, so the first Friday, Saturday, Sunday, that's how it happened.
Yeah.
So afterwards, it was all kids. Kids has their price.
Yes.
And they're fixing that.
Yes.
So whatever you were thinking, your
predetermined
money you wanted to get,
far from that.
Then they
and
just,
the fact that a lot of the ticket had to go into complimentary for you, the media guys.
A lot of you guys
these GRA guys in their jackets.
They were there.
You know what led to the formation of FIPAC?
Crazy.
We don't know.
FIPAC was formed because of this distribution. Ghana Films at that time were giving us 70%. And they were also doing the publicity for you. On Ghana
they were
Films.
involved. Wow.
Yeah, on GBC TV.
Okay.
You give them your advert and they will play it on GBC for you and take 30%. Then one filmmaker, late, so I don't know what I should say now, became the MD. And he said, no, they should change the distribution, the terms, and make it 50-50. So we decided to come together, and I give credit to BME Moro. He called all of us, and then we met at Land City, the restaurant around the Holland Embassy, from Ghana Films, from TV3.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
That's
a Land
stretch.
City. Yeah, that's straight. We met there. We have 12 people, 12 producers at that time. We met there and we had our discussion. They insisted that they are going to take 50%, take it or leave it. So we decided to boycott. And one producer took his film there to go and show, because we all withdrew our films. And they gave him 60%. That is how come it remained 60-40 for us. Yes. And this MD came on retirement about 3 months later and also produced a movie. And he came to join us that we should go and fight Mr. Auntie, who was the then MD, that this percentage is not good, considering the numbers. So when we went to Mr. Auntie, he said, but this man, he
implemented it.
He implemented the system.
the system.
And the system is fighting against him because
Now he produced a film. I will mention his name. I will mention his
interesting.
name.
It looks like
So-
there's a lot. There's a lot.
How-
Yes, it just goes beyond.
How we, on the surface, how things appear to be.
Exactly. All
But
right.
you see, I weep for Lil Wayne because looking at how much went into that production,
Yeah.
let alone the promotion, and looking at how limited the space is for him. The
Is
whole
it a
country.
small space?
No, when I say space, I'm
Capacity-wise.
looking at
Capacity.
even when I say space,
Okay.
I mean just Kumasi.
Yes.
It should have been in Accra,
Yes,
other regions,
to be able to move around
because the
country.
hype was all over.
Yeah.
And if it was before or then,
Yeah.
they will queue in our shops. Like
Yes, like by now,
the first copy maybe has to be about, I don't know, 50,000
Yeah.
or 60,000. And cash and carry, you bring your money,
Yeah.
we give you. Sometimes it's even limited, and your shop will be crowded. Like 4 a.m. people. Sometimes we sleep in our shops.
yeah.
You have to pack from that time, maybe in the evening around 9 to the next morning. You have to brush there, eat there. You are still packing movies.
Wow.
And that's why will be heated. Like, that is another breakthrough.
It doesn't make sense to.
But in a micro second, I want to ask Uncle something. I think I just want
I'm
to.
your bro. Stop this uncle thing.
Don't go to
You are Uncle So.
Uncle.
Uncle
Munya is-
John.
Me friend
Oh.
and sister, I'm putting me friend uncle.
Wow.
We are you. We are there though. Before you were. So uncle, like
I know why you are doing that, but it's okay.
So
They are for us, don't worry.
So I am also tempted to believe that sometimes our cultural beliefs, our beliefs in superstitions also limit creativity. Because sometimes there are some storylines that are very endearing. However, the process you would have to go through to even get the nod from those you want to represent them in movies. Sometimes you can even breach a cultural ethic or norm because you are portraying a movie a certain way. The people of that community or belief will come out like you need to have taken this permission or saying so if you're a creative or you're a movie person and you want to even do fictions, someone feels offended in your fiction because they might feel their representation or their story might not be a certain way. However, if you want to use the ideal process in getting their nod to tell the story, that is also some headache. Perhaps that same movie would be what would shape up the interest of people as well. So even from the distribution side, what the test making direction of movies and the problem these script writes and producers face, as juxtaposing it with our beliefs as people, our superstitious belief and how we go about things is also another thing. So I want to believe if Uncle in his line of experience or operation has encountered this plague or whatever before in trying to write a script.
So you are talking about storyline.
Because sometimes you might also want to direct the storyline of what will shape up the interest of the people. But in trying to do
answering that
Yeah.
will veer us off from the main.
Yeah, but I'm saying that
Just one second.
Just one
the
second.
basic-
Okay. I've had experience, and I will say that it depends on who is doing the film.
Okay.
I remember me and my brother Danfo, BA, we were doing a film called Ashanti, the Ashanti Kingdom. It was on Intim Jakari.
comes back to us, huh?
Intim the one who was beheaded.
Yeah.
And Fifi Coleman played that role.
Okay.
Okay, after the production, he left for the US. Then we realized that there was a scene that somebody was going to sleep, and there was a white pillow. You understand? Historically, artistically, in those days, they were not using that kind of pillow.
Okay.
Yes. Modern white pillow.
What were they using?
Oh, I don't think they were using that kind of white.
No, you don't think, or you know for a fact they were not using that.
Well, they were not. We did our search.
Okay.
Yeah, we did our set. They were not.
So you had to change it?
Then Fifi Coleman was not also in the country. We called him and they said, oh, he's not coming in as soon as. So what did we do? We have to reshoot the whole film.
Oh.
Yes, with Fred Amugi.
Oh.
Huh?
Yeah. So we didn't release
That movie.
that movie. So the new one we shot with Fred Amugi, that's what we released. Yeah.
I think we held the Boko Haram movie too. Yes.
Okay.
People were willing and wishing to get it, but looking at the country, what is happening,
Yeah.
we have
It was
to.
quite sensitive for you.
Yes, so we have to hold it up. Even we have to go to court with the movie and all that.
Ejaku Okonfanochi movie.
Yes. Another headache. What the
Yes,
council
and
culture on
Atamochima.
Ejaku was
Atamochima.
because of that.
Yes, we had a big issue. Yes.
You were the distributor.
Yeah, no.
Were you?
No, I
Oh,
wasn't.
okay. But it came to your office.
It
It came to your office, right?
Yes.
I know the producers. They were from Koforidua. Yeah, I know them. The producers.
You know,
Atamochima.
it has to go through censor
Yeah.
classification and all that. So sometimes you have to be called to
Alright.
be in the office to come and answer how it happened and how it got into the
Okay.
market. When maybe I don't even know when the person even distributed it, but I have to answer.
Okay, still here with us on Break Hits 103.9 FM. Showbiz Review brought to you by Betway. You always get way more. And Franco, Trading Enterprise. Still, phone papa. We're here with Socrate, Sarfo, and Rukiyatu, talking about the film industry distribution. How can we make sure we have a better way of distributing movies here in Ghana? So let's get to the solutions then, because I think we've spoken about the problems and all that. Now let's have a holistic approach to solving all these problems. Ricky.
Yes, sir. The good thing is that at some point we were able to have the law,
Okay.
which was another problem. There was no law governing our business.
Okay.
At least for once, we now have the law with us. We are waiting on the LI.
You mean the Development and Classification of Film Act?
Yes.
Act 935.
Yeah.
Okay. Before it wasn't.
No,
Okay, so now we have it.
we have it.
Then
This time I
and then
have
assembly in a Twitch out.
I have a question.
Okay.
With your permission, you were part of the previous. You've
The
handled
board
this
for
law.
NFA.
You've handled this law for all these years. What did you do?
Hey, Socrate.
What did
Some
I
question I asked you last week.
Gender yummy.
Yeah, no, there be sitting in Cambod. Why? How come?
What I did, you know,
Yes.
at least you know what I did.
Yeah, but
And
you improve.
you see, I'm not the only member on the board. I told you that when
couldn't answer the question.
when
So you
distribution
can't
when
answer.
distribution sinks, producer, you are going together with me. Actor is going together with me. So it's not about me alone. It's about a collective agreement, me and you together.
But we put you there.
So you were
Okay.
the classification chairman.
Yes, you were the classification.
And all this TV you are talking about
never
now, if you
classified
don't
anything.
classify the movies, the movies on the TV will not be chunked. No, we are not blaming. You
No,
said,
but-
what did I do?
Okay. Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. Cool down. Hi, Socrate. You were chairman of classification committee.
We are not here to talk about.
You were not
No.
able to work because you had challenges.
Today's.
She was a board member, not even board chair.
Okay.
So you get where I'm coming from. So you had
get
more. Minchaso. Please, solutions.
Now, but Kwame, before
Before,
solutions, I wanted
okay.
to ask Rukia. So, you are now general secretary, right,
Yes.
of the association. So, at the moment, now that everything is on the low, before the solutions,
Yeah.
So what are you doing now? What is the association doing? What is going on?
The association is there, just like I said, political party. No,
Yes.
because we don't have the funds. You see, we were doing it by ourselves. This time we are asking the government to come in for support.
I don't think government should come in. I don't think. What should happen is that the laws should work.
Yes, the law will work.
Let the law work, because now if you give them money, what are they going to do with it?
No, if the law...
You mean the distributors?
Yeah, distributor, you are
The
giving...
law.
You want government support?
Yes.
In what way?
Let's
explain. Let's explain.
At some point,
Let's explain.
not even at some point, you and I know, CD companies, Krumuha, was not even Omaimu, was not owned by us or even the government. They were
don't need to own it.
Price Ankrah, they will not fold out and go.
No,
Whatever.
they folded up because we stopped printing the CDs.
So, yes.
Yeah, we stopped printing the CDs when we stupidly killed the distribution chain. So they had no business being around.
So let's tell her story. They need help.
No,
we need help.
Okay.
No, we need help. Socrate, do you think we don't need
help?
So what do you need?
All you need is the structure to work. Wait, if you have your shop, you still own your shop.
Yes.
If I am able to produce the movie and I bring it to you, I will go and advertise, and I'll direct people to come to you and buy and give you the money so that you give me my share and you also take your share. What are you going to do with the money?
You know,
let's listen
you
to
know
her.
it's not everybody that has the money to even go and do publicity now.
Then you have no business producing. If you don't,
No, let's
as a producer,
Socrate, you've not allowed her to make her point.
no.
Please, let's allow her to make her point. What help do you need now? What help?
capacity building and funding.
Capacity building
Yes.
and funding.
Yes.
Funding for what?
Thank you.
Funding, no say. You see, at where we are now, from every point we have come to this far, had been our own funds. As I'm speaking, I have channeled every fund I have.
Because it's your own business.
Yes, it's my own business. You know, before you can even become a certified distributor, you need to have some kind of money, a seed money in your hand. What is the seed money now? We don't have it.
No, but do you have the movies to distribute?
No, except the producer bring the movie to us. If they are not producing, if the producer is not producing, what do we distribute?
But how are you going to?
So when you get the money, where are you going to get the movies from?
We have to. You see, I said before that we have to sit on a round table with everybody, every stakeholder that is involved. I said it. If the distributor is going down, we are going down together with me. So you, the producer, you are sitting with me. The actor is sitting with anybody that is involved in the line of filmmaking has to sit on the round table.
Then that is what you need first, and not even funding now.
Even before you call the meeting, you need funding to even start it. No, you see what we are saying here today. Let's not
for that meeting.
let's not deviate from the fact. It's an easy thing.
Okay.
They will not come. They will not show up.
The members of the association will not show up
because nobody is working. There is no money anywhere.
So the only way to get them to come for the meeting is to give them money?
No, not to really give them money. The money to even organize the meeting that they are, because most of them are in Kumasi.
Okay. Yes.
You have to transport some of them from Kumasi. Some are in the northern region. Some are in the Volta region. We need everybody's idea. Everybody should come on a round table. Let's have a collective agreement and let's move.
Okay. Let's go to the NFA board.
Okay.
Which you are part of. They have a role to play in this one.
Yes.
How can they help?
NFA can help.
That's the round table. That's why you are there. The round table has been set there.
Socrate, please allow
the
her.
NFA board.
Please allow her.
Includes
Socrate.
distributors,
Socrate.
producers, actors, film crew,
They are all there. They have reps there.
That is why we set up the NFA to have
so
that
she's
round
come to
table
tell us
discussion.
how they can help.
So where she went,
it's okay. We are here.
You see, if Socrate wants to go the hard way,
I'm not going the hard way.
I will go the hard way with him because
no.
it was your time and your government and your executive secretary that has brought us to where we are now in Shambo. There were so many things that we did, and you knew how it was not implemented.
Yeah,
you know the policies we brought on board. You know the kind of things we were doing. You and I know that most of the things should have been done 8 years ago or 6 years ago. You know, since the implementation,
where we are. Because
you
of
know,
that.
no, you and I know.
There, so
No, don't put shit on us. You and I know. You and your executive secretary. You were the problem. You started from somewhere. And the policies that we put on board, me and you, we've sat on classification committee many times. What happened to yours? If yours has come in, it would have helped mine too. If yours had joined in classification before distribution, what happened before distribution? Your own was there. If you want the hard way, we'll go the hard way. I want to
Someone called for the piper.
I want us to compose the
Oh
thing
my
nicely.
God. Okay, so NFA's role in helping making sure my brother from the crime. My English is not coming again.
We'll sit
Continue.
on the NFA issue
Okay.
on another time.
Yeah.
Let's look at what this new board
Yeah.
is about to do. Yes.
Yes.
We are being hopeful that most of our policies that we brought on board will be implemented and work with.
Yeah.
Not because we didn't have the policies and we didn't sit. It was not implemented and worked with. Let's be hopeful. I don't want to say in it. I don't want to jump the gun
Yeah.
when this particular board has not kickstart. We are hoping this board is more solid, and we are being hopeful that everything will work faster than we even think.
Yeah.
We are waiting on the airline, just like I said. I think this board is going to facilitate it very well. Go for it. Then we kickstart it. Socrate knew. He knows everything.
One instrument that the NFA board will use is the Act 935,
Sure.
Development and Classification of Film Act.
Yeah.
Section 24, Distribution and Marketing. It says, a person shall not distribute or market a film unless that person has a license issued by authority. You mentioned earlier on. Good. The distribution and marketing of films is reserved for citizens of Ghana.
Yeah.
Peh. So it means previously you allowed the people to come in because there was no law.
let me,
I want to finish reading so that you come in, please. A company registered in this country to distribute and market films shall have the majority of its shares owned and controlled by Ghanaians. The board may establish a network to coordinate the distribution and marketing of locally produced films. This is from the Act.
can you repeat that part?
The last one. The board may establish a network to coordinate the distribution and marketing of locally produced films.
That's what I was referring to. A channel of distribution that they must sit and set.
So as we speak now, they don't have that network.
No.
And you were talking about Ghanaians.
Yes.
Let me give you this history. Once upon a time, the Distributors Association, then headed by Mr. Hackman,
Yeah.
set up a 3-man committee that I chaired with Paul Moore and one guy, Ennis.
Yeah.
So we set up the committee because we realized that there were a whole lot of Nigerians in the system. And it was against the laws. Do you know, when we invited all producers, including those we thought were Nigerians, when they came, every document they brought, they were all Ghanaians.
Oh, you thought they were not Ghanaians.
Yeah, but the documents
Document they had, they were Ghanaians.
They were Ghanaians. Not documents as citizens. So
Okay.
the registration, company registration and everything, you see shop A is being owned by this person.
Person.
So the Nigerian is just
It's
a
just
friend,
in them.
a
Yeah.
friend of the shop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we all knew they were Nigerians.
Wow. So beyond.
Are we going
All right.
there?
So
Are we going
no.
there?
Let's not go there. Let's not go there.
Socrate,
Rookie.
are we going to talk about sharing of data?
Let's not go there.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Which one is that? I don't know that one.
In
Sharing of data.
distribution, there
Yes.
was a time that we decided to allocate dates because there were more films in the system.
Okay.
So we decided that some were distributing
Okay.
without control.
Yeah.
So we decided to
banter with.
It was not in this Ghana
So
city. It was a million,
that's
million.
why you always
Like,
mention that
20 million.
you sold the industry to
Papa,
foreigners.
I'm sitting here.
He was our leader
I'm
by
the
then.
persona of the problem. Oh.
Yes, he.
Can we
You
get
see-
a cane?
You understand?
Yes, you see,
Wow.
at some
Because
point,
I'm hearing you now.
single-handedly was
But
fighting
you know
piracy.
how to cane?
He single-handedly was against me for piracy alone. I was going to Buko, I was going to places that
Okay.
people were even after me, and his piracy was not a problem. So
Okay.
the people should.
Okay.
He is our problem.
Okay, let's leave behind the
So
problems.
Mr. Sacro,
We're still moving forward with this
Socrate has
solution.
accepted he was
Oh
the
yeah, he
problem.
said that many
I
times.
always say
Many
that
times.
I am the problem.
Oh, I see him on the cross. If I
Part-
ain't trying about
part
that. Okay.
Eh?
Part
he
of the,
said-
no, part of the problem.
Say
He
it's part
can't
of
be
the
a
problem.
major. We are all contributors to the
right.
problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said-
We
From your
contribute to the
lenses
problem.
now.
Okay, Rookie.
Yes.
From your lenses
I said
now, what could have been done
ignorance
better?
took us there, made us do a
Yeah.
lot of
All
things.
right.
Stupidity is keeping us in there.
We will get out.
We are being stupid now.
We will get out.
We'll get out.
We get out.
Get out.
Rookie.
Yes.
So apart from the NFA board or NFA coming in to shape the things and streamline things now, what role can individuals also play
We will not allow individuals play in the role.
in their own right, in their own
We have to
individual
let the
right?
law guide us. Yes, anybody that is outside the law must come in,
License.
and let's fix it. Even online distributors, everybody must come in. Let's fix it together. Nobody should be on their own and say I'm on my own. I want to do this. No, that is what has affected us. Let's let the law guide us. That is the only way I can say.
To the consumers out there. What do you tell them?
Oh, there's still hope. As for the consumers, we love them, and it's just unfortunate that this thing had happened. We have really disappointed them. We are sorry. We'll check our TVs first, and we'll work with the law and see how best the Ghana film industry will be at the top again.
Socrate,
Yeah.
what do you expect from individual players in the film industry and consumers?
The individual players can do whatever you expect them to do if only the managers of the law play their part by making sure that the law works.
So it is top-down approach.
Yeah, because we've tried the down-top approach. It didn't work. I told you the other day that there were regulations that, as association, distributors, they have their own regulations. Producers had regulations. But it didn't work because it's an association. And under our constitution, freedom of association. If somebody realized that my releasing my film, my allocated dates, I've exhausted it, I have a new film coming, what do? Either I go and buy a date from somebody who has good dates, but he has a shop and he's been given a date. He's selling his dates. I'll go and buy. If the association gets wind of it, there is nothing they can do. We are obey free association anymore.
Wow.
What can you do? But now that the law is here and we have licensing regime, if you flout the law, your license will be withdrawn. And the moment your license is withdrawn, nobody will deal with you again. Because if the person deals with you, he will also be in trouble. So you see that everything will work. And you need one psychopath, kakra. What you say? To manage the law.
Psychopath.
Kakra.
To manage,
kakra.
to manage the law.
Kakra. Ubi a adweno. I saw on tia semasi kakra. What you say?
Can you use a different word instead of psychopath?
Muna ote brofo, mami.
No, we need to brofo.
Psycho kakra wo mo. What you say?
A little bit
like-
radical.
It's someone radical.
Compromising.
Yeah, but
Unorthodox kind of approach.
yeah.
I think radical would be the right word.
Radical will be.
Any mami psycho.
Radical, I know you're too gentle.
We have positive radicalism.
Yeah.
Where you are firm,
You are
it sounds
firm.
offensive, but
But
it's
who say
ideal
psycho?
for.
They won't mean any reason.
No, psycho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So psycho-
Overreacting.
They be all override. Oh, me say kakra.
When
What you say? Because on no near the man ne say. Obi yes I ne say. It won't mean ko frɛ dwantoa hene. E ma na nim. Or you radical a obetimi a compromise ne kakra.
Okay.
Yenyi mafia.
Wow.
Somebody has
That is
Wow.
that is the film industry. Yenyi mafia and the film.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm coming to portfolio in a moment. Okay.
Thesis.
Thesis from where?
Thesis,
No, Doreen, if
Why?
read it. It's a
Obiacho
lot.
thesis am I?
A lot.
Or see, if we have to choose only one best solution as a country to fix the movie industry in Ghana, is to create a well-funded Ghana Film Development Fund that will finance high-quality productions from script to screen and guarantee proper distribution locally and internationally. This fund must be public and private, supported with strict professional standards, so every cedi spent turns into a movie that can make money back and build the industry over time. When producers know money is available and they have to meet high quality and market standards, they will plan better, higher skilled crews, and tell stronger stories. When audiences see consistent quality, they will pay to watch. And when the world sees that Ghana can deliver films that sell, we will attract more investors, co-productions, and distribution deals. This one action will give us jobs, boost tourism, and make Ghana films complete globally.
But you know there are rules to the fund.
Yeah. We have worked on it.
Not everybody or anybody.
No, to assess it. Yes. We have worked on it.
Okay.
It was part of the LI we sat on to work.
Yeah.
This thing we have worked on it.
You're asking for funding.
Yes.
You see, these people, the distributors.
Yes.
Years ago, when the structures were there,
Yeah.
they had monies.
Yes.
And they were looking for producers to give to shoot movies so that they can sell. Because if he is distributing the movie, he makes more money.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So they had money.
Yes.
If the system works, you see this public funding, whatever, all kind of, there is more money in the system
There.
than the public funds now. All kind
But it will take us some
Okay,
time.
quickly, let me read section 30 of the Acts, objects of the fund. The fund, the objects of the fund are to provide financial support for A, the development and production of full-length feature films, which are the central focus of the fund, short and medium-length feature films, public education, on attitudinal change and cultural values.
No.
Television productions, television genres including drama, animated serials, sitcoms, soaps, and comedy designed to facilitate attitude and behavior change in the people. Cinema theater development in the regional and district capitals. The promotion of the release of feature films in terms of publicity materials on radio and television advertisement. And then the last one says, support research and the training of professionals for the industry in both public and private training institutions. And I think number 2 says the administrative and other expenses related to the management of the fund included. So these are the things the fund will be used for. Nana Kweku, Zil Kweku Bliss says, good morning, Kwame and Doreen. Okay, Bliss, yeah, Doreen is back now. Romeo Ose writes, good morning, Kwame and Doreen. Doreen, where have you been? Okay, I think we've read this one already. Okay, portfolio. Moving forward, what should you do? What do you look forward to seeing from the NFA?
Let me be a non-official or non-solicited PR for consumers.
Ish. Okay. Speak like a consumer then.
Yes. A cry for help is also necessitated by positioning yourself to embrace the help you're crying for. When you draw your organogram, we are the primary people.
That's the saying.
Like, who super moano. I was so positioned in such a way, say, and one year per se, it is worth it.
Yeah.
What I say.
Yeah.
Yes, so we are beseeching you, the producers, because we are all fixated about the funding, the money, the revenue, which is the primary goal for
And
you.
it's me.
But sometimes, please respect we the consumers as well. In terms of your storylines, the recycling of storylines and biting into foreign stories and repackaging it as if it is original, sometimes we feel insult our intelligence. That's how come sometimes we feel like, that's the way, this is just a remake. You have indigenized the same exotic material and presented to us like a new material.
Well noted.
And so it makes your creativity stale sometimes. So we feel sometimes insulted or taken for granted sometimes. So we are saying that we the consumers, you give us a reason to, because we are willing to Because from what I have witnessed, I see that Ghanaians still have interest in the movie. We just need a spark. A spark in terms of originality, in terms of creativity, in terms of quality.
Yeah.
So that we are able to be endeared to what you are bringing on board. We wish you all the best, and we are hoping that you guys are compete favorably, and we are looking forward to a time that we also. And then, so if it takes capacity building, please do it. In-service training, please do it. Film festival, workshop, or whatever. If the government can see to build your capacities to position you to meet the current market taste of we the consumers, and we will gladly support you.
Thank you.
And brag with you, chest up and shoulder
Well
high.
said.
We are really
Okay,
rooting
so
for you.
thank you, Portfolio. Final words from
He said something.
Ruki and Socrate. So these are your final words. So let me take Ruki and then I come back to you. So you
Yes.
address that. Okay.
Let's not give up. That's what I would say. Just like our brother said, the NFA has all this thing in line. Looking at the script before you go on set. You even have to get a license as a producer before you go on set. The funding we are talking about, before you assess it, you have to be a certified producer, checked, come to the set. Some people take money and they don't even produce the movies they take the money for. All these things are in line. Looking at the quality, the NFA has it. It's left with implementation. Let's be hopeful. Let's not give up. Give us your support. We are there to also push it. It's the name of Ghana, and let's push it high. Thank you.
All right.
Okay,
So-
so quickly, let me address
Yeah,
what you
okay.
just said. In terms of watching films that look like certain films, it's normal.
Okay.
It's normal. There are Hollywood films that I can mention about 20 films that looks like. Even Straw. Somebody even mentioned another film that, yeah. So that one, there, normal. It's the concept that people treat concepts.
Yeah.
But when you see a film, which I have also seen several films, and I have a colleague that I always chastise for doing so, that is copyright infringement. When you
Okay.
pick somebody's film, ditto,
Okay.
that is copyright infringement. So
No,
everybody-
without permission. from
without
them.
permission, yeah.
Okay.
So when you
That is
see,
what I really wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
so when you see somebody doing that, but as for concept, there, you have American films, Americans going to Vietnam, and one American killing all the Vietnamese like Rambo. There are 1,001 of such films over there.
It's also on the premise that now the current consumer is very exposed, unlike before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are very exposed.
Yeah.
So
It's
the
not
least
even
by
now.
thing,
It was
they will
before
figure it
when
out.
we used to premiere some movies and they come and say, "This is an Indian movie." I have watched it before, but we didn't pay
Even
attention
in
to
the
it.
music, in
I
the
know,
music
yeah.
industry, most of the songs that the oldies got away with before social media.
Now, you
if
can
do that,
easily-
it's easy for a
Yeah.
layperson to expose. So yes,
Yeah.
be
So
particular
then
about
my,
it.
my
Alright.
last point is
Yes, sir.
on what my sister has been saying here about capacity building.
Yeah.
It's all about orientation. When you say
Alright.
capacity building, it's orientation
Sure.
about the industry. When we put up the licensing regime,
Yeah.
that will bring that up. Because before anybody will be given the license, you have to get some form of orientation before you are handed the license.
All right.
You understand?
All right.
There's no license that is handed on the silver platter that you just come and then boom, you are given. At least we can organize maybe a week or so workshop to the person before he is issued the license.
Table it to the NFA.
Yes. So let's have that with him. Every month, those who have applied, you have an orientation for them maybe for 1 week.
Yeah.
Then before you hand.
And then the bottom line is, let's not politicize the process people go through.
You know what? When it comes to the industry, it has never been politicized.
Sure
That's
about
what I can
And-
assure you.
and I want
And when
to-
you talk funding, this funding,
Yeah.
please, the moment we put the funding up first, we will have challenges. I'm saying that we don't need funding, not because we don't need funding,
Okay.
But
but
we
the
need
moment we put it up first,
Yes, then becomes a
it
problem.
becomes a
So
problem.
we are going for
There's
capacity
so
building.
yes, capacity building, and you know what? I bet you. Okay.
One last thing, please. The law is out there for
Yeah.
all of us. I'll urge every producer, every stakeholder who is involved in the film industry to go for it. You can get it online everywhere, and let's read it together. Let's have an idea so that when we are discussing it, it will not be difficult for someone. Thank you.
Right. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for coming through this morning. I believe that we've all learned a thing or two, and wherever we
See
find
why I
ourselves.
enjoyed Doreen.
Yeah.
we are not here. I told him that if you were to be here,
because I sat on your happiness.
Yeah,
that's for the reason.
You want a feminine touch.
No,
Doreen.
Yeah.
You are meaning na eko. Me who am meaning Doreen. Oh, but me kwa dia meaning.
So great. Interesting. I believe we've all learned a thing or two. So let's be, let's just continue to learn. Let's all come together and support the industry and make it grow to become what we want it to be again. But before we go, it's time to get rewarded as the next big sports betting influencer with BetWinner. Place bets and share your codes with friends, fans and followers. If they place bets using your code, you earn 4% of their wager. Doesn't matter if it's a win or loss. If they bet, you earn cash, and the more people that bet with your code, the more you earn. Start betting, start sharing, winning, of course, with Bet Influencer. Exclusive to Betway. Remember, terms and conditions applied. Is regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet the responsible way. Betway, get way more. There you go. And I think you can take that one.
Okay, are you looking to do things differently to level up your skills and get ahead in this challenging market? Research shows that it's tough out here for university graduates with only a few landing jobs immediately after school. Doing things differently is what the Design and Technology Institute is all about. DTI offers programs ranging from precision welding and fabrication, design innovation, which includes graphic design,